In early 1933, Americans were yanking cash out of banks and hiding it at home. The banking system was collapsing, so before any speech, the government acted. On March 6th, FDR shut every bank in the country. On March 9th, Congress passed the Emergency Banking Act, and officials began inspecting banks to certify which ones were actually sound. Then, on March 12th, 8 days into his presidency, FDR went on the radio for about 13 minutes. More than 60 million people listened, nearly half the country. He explained the plan in plain language. Sound banks would reopen in stages. The 12 Federal Reserve cities on Monday, about 250 clearinghouse cities Tuesday, and smaller towns from Wednesday on. It worked because the words rode on real action. People trusted that only inspected, sound banks would reopen. Within 2 weeks, over half the hoarded cash came back, roughly $1 billion in the week after banks reopened, and by March 15th, banks holding about 90% of the system's resources were open again. And on March 15th, the Dow jumped 15.34% in one day, still the largest single-day percentage gain in its history. The money lesson: confidence follows credible action, not just talk. A promise only calms people when there's a real plan behind it.